Dear entrepreneurs, it's Roberto. So today I'm continuing my last day of vacation at Myrtle Beach. Decided to take another day, really just enjoy it. It's not quite warm enough yet, so that. So today I'm thinking a lot about what it means to take risk and to have the confidence to take risk and to really bet on yourself. I think that that's something that a lot of people are struggling with right now. I know that I talked about this a little bit in yesterday's episode of this entrepreneurship vlog, and I want to touch on it again in the sense that risk doesn't have to mean doing things that are truly scary or terrifying or that are not practical. Risk is about investing in yourself and making smart decisions and smart bets. One of the smartest bets I ever made on myself was investing in my hardware, something I knew I was going to be able to use, that I had the skills to take advantage of, that was going to give me a return on my investment. You know, I don't look at the cost of things, even though I'm a very frugal person. Anybody who knows me will tell you how frugal and how practical I am about the way that I do spend my money, and that I'm not frivolous at all. But I make really smart choices about how I spend my money, and a lot of it comes down to buying the tools and the resources that are gonna get me where I want to be and let me do the things that are gonna lead to my next. And I can tell you that it really matters. Making those investments, making those smart bets, making those good calls, it absolutely was the difference between success and failure in a lot of cases. It was the difference between scaling and not. This week while I was at Shutterfest doing my public speaking, I got the opportunity to meet and talk to a lot of other creative professionals, mostly photographers and videographers. There was a wedding photographer that told me that they invested in being part of this this website, and that it was a few grand and they hadn't really gotten anything out of it. But what they were hesitating on investing in was paying like $1,800 to be able to go to a wedding expo. Now, for those of you who are not in the wedding photography business or in the wedding business at all, going to an expo is going directly to the marketplace where you have 50 to 100 brides that are looking to get married within the next year, which means you have 100 or so opportunities to close. And if you're a photographer and you're paying to go to this wedding expo, these brides are not, you know, $300 photo shoot brides. They're $5,000 and $10,000 plus photo shoot brides, and that's not even including video. So, you know, paying $1,800, if you even close one, you made it worth your while. You've netted a few grand after expenses and everything. You've gone profitable. Not every investment, not every bet is gonna pay off, but more often than not, you can do it from a place of practicality, and you can really measure how to make something work for what you're going to be able to do. Not just because the thing is a great opportunity, but because you're willing to make the most of it, it will matter. And if you can do that, if you can say, you know what, I bet you if I go out and I spend $1,000 for access, I'm gonna work my face off, I'm gonna touch everybody that I can and create value for them, and I'm gonna get a call back that's gonna make this worth my while. You have to have that level of confidence in what you're doing and in the quality of the work that you're presenting. Investing in the opportunity to be successful, that matters. Investing in the skills it takes to pull it off and to speak confidently, that matters. If I didn't invest the time to build up my cadence for public speaking, a lot of times by doing live streams, by doing vlogging like this, by doing stuff that I know I'm not gonna be able to edit that much later, if I didn't do those things, I probably wouldn't be a great public speaker. If I didn't you know, frequently put myself in a position to take the risk of answering your questions, putting myself out there and studying to be a subject matter expert, I couldn't have the guts to go on a stage in front of hundreds of people, do the chaos of Q&A, and be confident that I could deliver on that and not be called out. So making smart bets on yourself really matters. It absolutely does. 110% it matters. I'm telling you. You know, it's hard. I get that. I'm not being altruistic here. It's scary. But if you take an honest look at yourself, take an honest look at what you're doing and how good you really are, it becomes easier. And if you practice, and if you work hard, and if you're patient, and you have people who'll be honest with you about the quality of your work, the quality of your skills, how much knowledge you actually have on a subject, you will feel more confident when it comes time to ask people for money. You'll feel more confident when it comes to deliver on it. You'll feel more confident to put yourself out there, and you'll be more confident to invest in yourself and to take smart risk that will have tremendous rewards for you. I really believe that. If you don't take any risk, you can absolutely guarantee and predict the future and predict the results, because nothing will change for you. Nothing. It's okay to take a loss every now and again. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes and to learn from them. Now, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't have the ideal goal of losing, risking money you don't have, or wasting your time. But what you should be doing is not be so overwhelmingly frightened by the prospect that things won't work out that you neglect to ask yourself, what happens if they do? What if you win? What if this is it? What if you actually pull off the thing that you are so terrified of putting yourself out there to do, and it actually works? What then? What if you win? That's a big one. Because I think that there are so many people that allow themselves to be terrified by the prospect of failure or a mistake or looking bad, that it never occurs to them that it could go the other way. And so I want to ask you to answer this question in the comment section, entrepreneurs. What are you really excited about? What is risky for you? And what if you got it today? What if whatever it is that you're afraid to take a risk on, a bet on, whatever business or venture you're trying to start, whatever product launch you're trying to do, what if it was wildly successful? What comes next? What would happen? What would you do? I want to know in the comment section. Anyway, thanks so much, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy mine, clearly. So just go out there, hustle hard, be patient, take risk, make mistakes, and remember, create something awesome today. Take care, you guys.